following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And it's for the All-Star.
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
Oh, what a drop. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Elbow drop with authority.
So agile. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
Boom, right in the button. The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. It wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Irish whip.
Ooh, what impact. Beautiful technique.
Ooh.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Boom, what impact. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Dolph Ziggler often steals the show, but his biggest heist may have been when he became Mr. Money in the Bank.
That victory undoubtedly started Ziggler down a road that not many have traveled, ultimately culminating with a successful cash-in the night after WrestleMania 29.
Nailed it. Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Boom. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. You guys mentioned Ziggler successfully cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. It also happened in front of one of the most raucous crowds you will ever see as New Jersey hosted the Raw after WrestleMania.
Well, there's something special about the night after WrestleMania, Corey, and on this night, Ziggler gave that crowd the memory of a lifetime. Ziggler is unstoppable when he's feeling it like this.
Look at Dolph.
Ziggler with the famouser.
Can he finish the job? Dolph Ziggler is rolling now.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. Dolph Ziggler shows his true agility and strength when he nails an opponent with the zigzag. Ziggler can drop an opponent with that move from almost any angle.
Down with a fake. Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
This might be it. Oh, my.
I really thought the champ would have put this match away by now. Must be an off night.
One of the most impressive things about Zigzag from Dolph is that he's able to send opponents hooked up. Irish whip. Exploder!
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Yeah, you don't see a slam like that very often.
Look at this.
Big collision on the splash.
Look at this.
Yes!
He's calling for it.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Ziggler is unstoppable when he's feeling it like this. There it is! The zigzag! I knew it was only a matter of time.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Took him out at the knee.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As would the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me.
Drew McIntyre is getting ready. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What a clothesline! Ouch!
What incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex! Helps on the way.
It sure is.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy...
Straight jacket locked in, German suplex.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963.
Dolph Ziggler looked impressive here tonight.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell.
Here is your winner, and